This customer ordered her birthday cake from us. This is how the cake layers turned out. The flavor was vanilla and the size was 1 kg. I started by trimming my chilled cake layers. It was a fondant cake, and with fondant cakes, I like to use chilled layers because they are easy to work with. So first I trimmed all the layers, then I put them aside in order to start working on the cake. I put some glucose syrup on the board, placed the first cake layer and centered it very well, filled it with cream. This was me spreading the cream using my palette knife to make sure that it was even. I placed the second cake layer, filled it with cream as well, the third and the fourth cake layer. After that, I trimmed the sides of the cake in order to make sure that it was even. Then afterwards, I crumb coated it using the same cream. I spread the cream all around the cake using my palette knife from the bottom to the top. Also took care of the top part of the cake, trimmed the edges and put the cake back in the fridge to chill. As the cake was chilling, I colored the fondant in pink. This was the shade that she wanted, and now it was time to cover the cake. I used the paneling method, started with the top part of the cake. I placed a small piece of fondant on top, trimmed the excess, then came to the sides. I rolled out the fondant with the help of my rolling pin, pressing it against the cake with the palm of my hand to secure it. After that, I cut out the part where the two lines of the fondant met at the back of the cake. Then I came in with my fondant smoothers to press it once more against the cake. After that, I cut out the excess fondant on the top part of the cake, and I loved how the canvas turned out. It was now time to start decorating it. I started with this pink leopard print that I placed on the right side of the cake, and to do that, I applied a little water using my brush. Then I placed it and cut out the excess. I added a bow on top. It was huge and it had these flowing sides. In my first attempt, they didn't come out well. This is because I prepared them way too early and they had started to dry out. You see, this is what I was talking about. They started cracking while I was doing gathers, so I decided to remove them and redo the entire part. With my second attempt, it was so smooth. I was able to arrange them and gather them to my liking. I was absolutely happy with the progress. To add more details, I placed a gold happy birthday topper on the right side of the cake. Then I came in with these pink spheres that I placed on both sides of the cake at the bottom, and the last one to complete the cake on the top right of the cake. This is how this cake turned out. So elegant and pretty. I absolutely loved working on this one. That's it. Thanks for watching. Kindly follow me.